Alright guys, in today's video with TruCUT RDWorks, we're going to be looking at part 2 of the work tab found under your System Work Plat. But before that, let's have a quick intro first. So today's video can be found on softwaretraining.co.za. We make short and easy to watch problem solving videos, and we also have daily updates. Otherwise, back in the program here. Now, just a quick reminder, this is a mini-series on the System Work Plat, which is this panel here on the right, also sometimes referred to as the control panel. Also, I will leave relevant links in the description so you guys can actually follow along. Now, when it comes to part 2, we're going to be looking at this second panel. So we've already looked at the top one for the layers. Now we're going to be looking at these basic settings. Now most of these settings on here you can also access if you go to the advanced settings. So if you double click the cut area on your layer, then it will open some more advanced settings here, or layer parameter. So now like I said, most of those settings can be found here, but they leave all the important ones here that you might want to change often. Now we've got, first of all, the color. You cannot change it here, it just displays what color is active, so which one you're changing it for, so it's like a visual reference, which is nice. Next up here we've got the speed. Now you can see there it's in milliseconds, and something to keep in mind with the speed, which is quite important, is a slower speed cuts a smooth cut, and also it can concentrate more power in one area, where a higher speed is a bit more jagged, and also obviously you cannot concentrate the same amount of power. So the idea is to find a good balance between. Then next up here we've got minimum and maximum power. Now this value ranges from 0 to 100, and also something to keep in mind is, for instance, let's say you've got a design with long straights and then detailed corners, then what will happen is it will actually slow down in the corners and try adjust the power relevant to those corners. But if your values are set the same, then it's going to possibly, if it's cutting the straight lines, the quick areas smoothly, it's possibly going to overcut your corners. So then what you want to do, or at least a good practice, is you will set your speed that where it's quite smooth still. Then you make sure your cuts are correct on the straight lines. So you'll set both these values the same. You'll set it till your straight lines and your fast areas are smooth. And then what you will do is once you get the one you like, then you can adjust the minimum speed lower till you find a corner that is also nice and smooth. And so you can kind of get a good balance. Now, there's unfortunately not just one setting that works for all, because obviously you're going to be working with different materials, different thickness, and so forth. So you kind of have to find which setting works the best there. But like I said, just a good thing to notice. With the speed, lower speeds, smoother, higher speeds, faster, more jagged. Then power, you kind of want to find a balance there. First set them the same until you find your straight areas being smooth, and then you slowly change your or lower your minimum till you find your corners and detailed areas being smooth as well without being overcut. And last up here we've got priority. So this is priority of the color it's going to be cut, or its priority. As you can see, blue is 2, red is 1. So if I had to change red to 2, you'll see now red is second on the list. So yeah, otherwise that is it on the basic section here of part 2. If we had to head here to softwaretraining.co.za, you guys will notice we've got a variety of different softwares we do cover, and also you can isolate your search on the top right. If you do not, however, find the video you're looking for, just go here, request a training video, then we will make that video for you. Otherwise, thanks guys for watching, and cheers.